All right, I am doing a weekly wrap up. So, where am I with all this insanity? Heather, you started back last October. What has happened? All right, so I am down a little bit more than where I would have been normally. I think I'm down pushing 15 pounds now. Over the course of this last 11 months, it would have been a year, October 21st, but I actually hit my goal ahead of time, which is awesome. I weighed in today at 149. My personal goal right now is to get to 148 because, and this is a new video that I'm going to be releasing on YouTube in the next couple weeks about how to transition from weight loss to weight maintenance. And if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, get subscribed. I got videos coming out on perimenopause and weight loss, all kinds of good stuff, because I got lots to say to you. I get your questions, I get your comments, and I'm just going to be doing video responses, but it's all going to be on YouTube. So you want to like and subscribe, and you can get notifications so you know when it comes out. So I would encourage you to get over there. But for this purpose, I've hit my goal. I'm working on getting down to 148, and then I'm going to transition back to maintenance and try to maintain, get this, without tracking calories. I've not been tracking calories now for over 2 months. My weight has gone down, but I'm really kind of excited, curious, and nervous all at the same time about trying to maintain without tracking calories, and I'm going to tell you why. I've never done it before. It's new to me. It's so exciting. And what I can tell you is I've been in a deficit. I lost 170 pounds. I know what a deficit feels like. So for me, that's a pretty clear-cut thing. Like I can tell, even if I choose not to track calories, when I'm focusing on weight loss, I can feel it in my body. I know what that sensation feels like. It's a very hollow feeling. I know when I'm hungry, I can really feel all that. Maintenance is different. I am going to probably have a lot of trial and error in this process because there's several ways I could go about it, right? Once I get to 148, I could choose to put a little something in at each meal to bring my calories up, or I could choose to bring in snacks. I'm hesitant to bring in snacks because it's not something I know I can consistently do due to my work schedule, homeschooling schedule. So I want something that I can kind of almost create a baseline with that's not calories, that allows me to kind of play with this idea of feeling satisfied, not getting overly hungry, and kind of seeing what that food looks like on my plate, so I have a better idea of what maintenance looks like without tracking calories. So there will be trial and error. It may take me much longer to find my footing with this, but that's okay. That is okay. Part of this process needs to be you finding ways to keep yourself engaged. It needs to be ways of you pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. It needs to be you being willing to learn, grow, make mistakes. So the short of it, I'm thankful I reached out to the community last October. I shared with them that I was over my scream weight, and I made a plan to get back. The big change I made, and I shared this in a gratitude post, I've lost this weight tracking calories, tracking points. I use the iTrack Bites app, and not tracking calories or points. And the reason I want to share that is because everybody gets caught up on that. To me, that's kind of like the wrapping on the outside of the present. It's really about the present. It's not about the wrapping paper. But yet we all kind of get fixated on that wrapping paper. So what I want to encourage you to know is progress can happen with any modality of tracking your food. You could journal it in a spiral notebook. You could take photos of it. You can track points. You can track calories. Really, at the end of the day, I'm going to beat this drum for a long time. It comes down to awareness, being self-aware, and knowing what your tendencies are. We turn a blind eye. Why do people not want to step on the scale? They don't want to see the reality. Why do people not want to journal? They don't want to see the reality. Like they kind of want to stay in that fairy tale in their head as opposed to the reality. But until we rip the Band-Aid off and we're willing to take the blindfold off and say, oh, this is what I weigh. Oh, this is what my day of eating looks like. Until we're willing to do that, really no progress can happen. So how you choose to lose weight totally up to you, but there are a couple basic things, right? You must be in a calorie deficit. So anyway, I'm glad that I reached out to the community. I'm thankful that the two big things I added into my life as of last October was weekly weight check-ins in the Half Size Me forums. I've checked in every single week there. I even just recently started posting it in our private Facebook group. And I have my own personal journal in the Half Size Me community forums, and I put down my daily plan and my actions, and I check in every day. And those two things, the checking in, the accountability, have helped me get to where I'm at. I already knew how to eat. I already knew all this stuff just like you do. It's just about the process of not letting yourself backslide on the weeks that things don't go well. So I showed up when I didn't lose weight. I showed up when I gained weight. I showed up all through the pandemic. I didn't stop that consistent behavior. So that's what I would encourage you to think about. If you want change in your life, how are you holding yourself accountable? What are the ways that you are forcing yourself to check in? It's not about somebody else making me do it. I don't expect someone to tap me on the shoulder and say, Heather, you have to check in. It's I proclaimed I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it. And that goes back to self-trust, which I have an entire video playlist for you on self-trust. All right, so I think that's going to wrap up my process for this week. As I get to that 148, I'm going to try bringing some additional foods back in, probably plumping up breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that way I can hopefully get my weight loss to stall out and practice maintenance without tracking calories. So I will keep you guys updated on that. You have a fabulous week. Again, go to my YouTube channel, like, subscribe, share videos. I'm turning out brand new content every day. I'm working really hard on getting hopefully a little bit of weight loss sanity out to you, common sense, coaching that everybody can have access to. So I'd encourage you to take advantage of that free resource. All right, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.